Hey everybody, welcome back to Layman Loans. In this video, we're going to see whether you are able to close your credit card with an EMI. Okay. So first of all, what is a credit card? What is an EMI? And what is a credit card linked EMI is what we're going to see. EMI is equated monthly installments. If you're taking a loan, you get to pay the principal along with the interest as an EMI for the loan for a fixed tenure meaning a fixed time period. After that time period is over, the loan gets closed. Alright, that's how EMIs work. How credit cards works is slightly different. You swipe your card and get technically a product or a loan by withdrawing the cash, and you keep paying only the interest or the minimum amount due for the credit card. So credit cards have a very high interest rate. Say they can have anywhere around 40 to 50% interest rate, but they have some cool offers. They'll give you a lot of payback bonus and fuel vouchers and even reward points. All these kind of goodies are there with the credit card, but they have exorbitant interest rate. And they also have a cushion period wherein you can pay the total outstanding due within a defined period of say 20 days or 30 days, even 45 days. If you pay within that time, you are not levied any charge, any interest on that. Whether is it recommended to go for a credit card is a totally debatable question, because from Layman Loans, we'll never recommend you to even get a credit card, because getting a credit card makes you to overspend many times. Because assume you are spending from your hard-earned money and you are trying to go and purchase a computer. Possibly if you have only 30,000, you will look for a computer only in 30,000 rupees. In case you see a great configuration, you need another 3 or 4,000 rupees. Possibly you will go and request your father or your parents for the extra amount, or even your friends for that additional 3-4,000 rupees as hand loan, and typically you might repay that within like another week or so. So technically with zero interest you can take that and you can repay that within a very short period of time. But if you are going to a shop with a credit card with a credit limit of 1 lakh or more, you will probably not be seeing a laptop for 30,000 itself. You will only be looking at what is the laptop what I can get with my highest credit limit is what you will see. And possibly if it is that too on an EMI, you will be shopping for MacBook Pros or even the topmost versions of the Dell and Lenovo with highest configuration, which is costing more than 90,000 or 1 lakh. Because credit card by definition and mentality will actually make you feel rich and will make you overspend what you have. Because credit limit is a kind of illusionary figure which is a non-existent cash, but it's a credit limit which is given to you. But technically, because of this luxury what they are providing, they are making you a lot more lazy and a lot more spendthrift, and you get aligned to a lot of luxuries which you can't even afford. So from our recommendation, we would definitely say do not even go for a credit card, and if at all you have gone for a credit card, look for a credit card EMI. What do we mean by a credit card EMI? If you have used the total credit limit of say 1 lakh, your credit limit is 1 lakh and you have used the entire 1 lakh, or assume you have used only 80,000. Every month your bill statement will be generated in the mid of the month, and they'll say what is the total outstanding due and what is the minimum outstanding due. Let us see the difference between a total outstanding due and minimum outstanding due. Assume out of your 1 lakh credit limit, you have used about 80,000 rupees. Your total outstanding due will be the 80,000 rupees, and the interest levied will be for that 80,000 rupees. Now, there's a charge of around, say, interest rate is about 40 or 45% on the credit card total outstanding due. 45% per annum means what? For 1 lakh, you are actually paying 45,000 rupees only as interest. Is it even fair? As per their norms, it is fair because you've agreed upon that credit card interest rates. So for 1 lakh, if you purchase in 1 year, you will have to pay 45,000 rupees as interest. assume you pay back that entire 1 lakh over a period of 3 years, then what happens is you would have actually spent 1,35,000 rupees only as interest for that 1 lakh what you have taken. So you will end up paying more than what you have taken as interest within that short period of 3 years. And that too, if you're going to keep that total outstanding due for years together, then you can never come out of that credit card debt at all. Fundamentally, credit cards have to be used as a very ultra short term liquidity loans, because you don't have money and your salary is going to be credited in 15-20 days time, or say a major payment from your client is going to come in maximum 25-30 days time. For that particular time for liquidity for some urgent expense, if you use a credit card, then it's fine, because you're going to use it at a very short term, and immediately once the payment comes, you are closing the entire total outstanding due. Then it is absolutely no issue. But what happens is, there is another buzzword called minimum outstanding due. This is also going to be there in your credit card statement. If that means, assume you have spent 1 lakh on your credit card, you need not pay the entire 1 lakh. You can pay 3 or 5% of the total outstanding due along with the interest. So for 1 lakh, the interest is about 45%. So for 1 lakh, there will be an interest levied at 45,000 rupees. So 1,45,000 is the total amount to be paid within that 1 year time. But for that, if you divide it by 12 and take only 5% of the amount. So for 1 lakh, it's about 5,000, and interest component is another 2,500 rupees or something. So typically 7,500 rupees will be your minimum amount due with all the charges. So any person who has that 1 lakh also will think, is it like very smart to pay the entire 1 lakh and be short of all liquidity throughout the month, or just pay the 7,500 rupees and be relaxed? This is what they'll think. 95% will pay only the minimum amount due and not the total amount due. And that is what the credit card companies also want. Every banks want that only. So they'll keep on collecting the minimum amount due from you, but the total outstanding due will always remain the same. So whatever they collect literally will be, the major portion will be only for the interest, and hardly any principal will come from that. So what happens is, you can convert your total credit card outstanding due into an EMI. That EMI will be making you to pay both the principal and the interest, and you can convert it into a 9 months EMI or a 6 months EMI or even a 1 year EMI. So what happens is, assume you have 90,000 rupees in total outstanding due. You can convert that into a credit card EMI for say 9 months and pay 10,000 or 11,000 rupees every month. So this will actually amortize meaning close a partial amount of your loan as well. It will keep on closing the principal outstanding due along with the interest. So if you keep paying this 10,000 rupees every month for a period of say 9 months, possibly you will be paying the interest along with the EMI outstanding, the total principal outstanding against your credit limit, and that will actually make you close your total credit card pending outstanding dues. This is one of the most mandatory tools which you need to use in order to close your loan if you don't have a lump sum of your total credit card limit which you have used. Because if you do not have any provision to make a lump sum payment to close your credit card principal outstanding, then it will always remain, and you will end up paying 40-45% rate of interest for the total outstanding due. If you convert it into a EMI, then you can keep paying a small amount, or technically a slightly larger amount, as an EMI towards your credit card, and this will like make you reduce the total credit card burden, and it will be able to make you get freedom from the overall credit card burden which you have built for you. So this is something very important for every credit card holder to follow, and never keep your total outstanding due for more than 3 or 4 months. If you think it is always there in due, then it basically means you are paying more than 40% rate of interest for the total outstanding due. Try to convert that into an EMI and settle off the entire credit card due, or get a complete one-shot payment and close the credit card loan totally. So this is a recommendation from Layman Loans. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you are looking for any assistance in raising capital in getting a loan, then we are always there to help you. How you can contact us is very simple. Just fill up your details in the form mentioned in the description box. We'll be more than happy to help you. Please do comment on how you feel about our videos, and we are there to always get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. Let's connect in the next video.